Hello, and for the third time trying now because I couldn't get the mouse to work, or the cursor to show up, which makes it kind of weird because you can't see where I'm pointing. But yes, welcome to part 2 of my FL In 5 series, where I basically just trying my best to explain the basics of Fruity Loops 10, which is the version I'm using, to you peoples in 5 minutes or less, or more than likely sometimes just a little bit more. But yeah, so last time I did the step sequencer and I showed you how to do all that. Now this time I said I was going to do, in the last video I said I was going to do the playlist sequencer thingy, but that wouldn't make sense, I thought, because we have nothing to put in it. So instead of that, I'm going to show you two things today. Number one being how to load up a plugin, which is basically like a sound module, like a bass sound or a synth sound or a string sound or a lead or something like that, and then how to kind of play that sound in the built-in piano roll, that's built into FL Studio. So straight into it. Channels, add one, down. Anything from 3XOSC down are all plugins that you can use to get sounds out of. Some of them would be like the vast majority of them would be sounds and synths and stuff like that, but this one here is drums, and some of them are just drum sounds, like so, as opposed to just using the files like we did in the last one. So what I'm going to do is click on, before I go into that, if you download a new sound, however you choose to download it, buy it, get it illegally, I don't judge, I don't care, to be honest. Get a new plugin. They're pretty easy to install. It's just yes, whatever. Click more, and then come down. And the reason this was highlighted is because I was showing you this in the last attempt. But yeah, so you come down, you scroll down to VST 1 and 2 plugins, and that'll list all your plugins that you have. So when you've downloaded a new one, let's just say for example KHS1, that wasn't there. So say I just downloaded KHS1, I just bought, you might say, KHS1. So what you do is, it won't be there, so you click refresh, fast scan recommended, scroll down back to where they're all in alphabetical order, so go down to KHS1, it will be in red and this F won't be here. So click this box, which will basically just make it show up on the list. When you click channels, add one, it will make it show up on that list. I don't know what the F stands for, but however. So that's how you do that. So you can just open it straight from there. And there you have that one. Now I won't be using that one now because you don't have it at home, so, or well, you most likely won't have it because it's fairly obscure. But I will be using this Boo Bass. So for Boo Bass now, you literally you go into, you click on it, and for the sake of this one I'm gonna go for like a hip hop bass line sound. So for that I always use this. Always use Boo Bass for my bass lines. So bass all the way up, mid all the way down, treble all the way down. Right click, piano roll. That brings us piano roll. You can also just click this little piano sign up here. That'll bring it up and back. Now if it opens up and it looks like this, just click the ABC. It's always most helpful when it looks like a piano. So now this little logo thing should come up down here, the little up and down arrow thing, so pull that up, so when you put in a note, you can stretch it as long as you want or as short as you want, and that's how long the note will play for. So I'll just do an example. Down here is the velocity, so how hard it hits. Now apologies if this comes out really loud, I doubt it will, I'll probably turn it down when I'm editing the video, but so like that would be really loud, a little quieter, a little louder than quieter, and then really quiet. So there we go. So that's basically how that's done. So just fudge around with it, come up with melodies and stuff like that, but I think I'm just about out of time, so stay tuned for part 3. Don't know what it'll be yet, but it will be good because I am deadly. Not really, but yeah, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, blah 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 blah, all the things that people on YouTube say. Bye bye.